Hello, this is Araudiavo, and this is RimWorld um, by Ludion Studios, and this is ETNO Escapades. Now, I've been wondering a bit why, let's see, I believe it's Dude Mom? Yeah, Dude Mom hasn't been doing any researching, and that's because I haven't been paying attention. I have not set up a research project for her to research. This area is blank. That's the thing, the first thing to do. And as I mentioned, stone cutting is my favorite starter. I'm sure someone will tell you that's a bad idea. I have yet to believe it. I also need defenses and a meal source. So when it says a meal source, it says my kitchen is not up and running. It means that my kitchen is not up and running. I don't have any stoves to make meals with. Let's see. How are we doing on food in general? Are we low on food? We're getting there. We are not far from being low on food, although that pemmican I bought is going to help. So I had been putting off putting my meal source in place until I get the kitchen built and roofed. And the other piece of that is I'm going to want to make a power source, run some wires into the battery, use the battery to store the energy that I'm going to send to the that I'm going to use to power the air conditioning that is going to make this refrigerator. That was long, but we got through it. Yay us. And I also so that's one loop that needs to be accomplished. And the defenses I'm going to want to make in front of this power area here, because it is bad when the raiders come by and knock out your power. The defenses on this side don't matter as much, except that it's good to have them. Alright, so we're going to start by estimating. In fact, we're just going to lay out the power job here. I think we're going to move this out a little bit from the walls, yeah. And since we're going to do that, we're going to look at security and our sandbags and lay those out. I guess they don't have to be too far away from the power. Yeah. And then I'm going to want to put wings on it. No, I don't think I want to put it quite there. I think I want to be a little more spot on with my defenses. Right here, here, and here. Okay, so that's actually going to be a lot of that's going to be a lot. How much? And some chance they're going to come through here. Right. So yes, clearly I'm one of those decisive fellows. It's going to be a while until this geothermal's in place, and I can fix up the defenses after that. And then on this side, I can just build the defenses straight out from here. Don't need to be that long. I can just build the defenses straight outside the door. Does mean that people are going to be slowed down coming through this door, but that's just a thing we're going to have to deal with. Alright. And I've already talked about meal source. We landed. I'm going to call this Escapade. And now that there's something to research, Dude Mom hops right on it. And one of the reasons I do that, one of the reasons is because, of course, I made it like, oh no, you're not doing it. I have to do all sorts of things, and it's crazy and stuff, or something like that. This is all going to take metal. This is steel and component. This is probably steel and component. Yep. All right. Oh, the other thing that I did not do, which would be sort of, to take me a minute to figure out, and I'd feel silly, and we'd all have a good laugh, is I didn't put the power conduit in place. Okay. So, and maybe just a little more conduit. Yep. And then we'll grab the temperature bit with the cooler. Kind of no sense in building this until it's all in place, but I'm doing it anyway. Alright, so and then as we want to make the cooler larger, we'll, going back to our plans, yep, push this out a bit. Maybe make it, maybe make that bedroom size for now, because it's just a plan. So, good. Okay, and then another place that we want to make it cooler is like right here, and we'll, or, gosh, would be easier. Oh, we could put it here. We could worry about that problem when the time comes. Alright, so building is happening. Okay, that's important. This growing is just happening by itself. That's what I love about growing. I have had animals come in and start trampling through the crops, and I haven't figured that one out yet. So those are obviously going to be non-tame animals that do that. Okay, now that little symbol says I don't have power. Pretty straightforward, pretty good. Good, and we're building up our wood reserve, which is awesome. Oh, speaking of that, let us make life just a little more pleasant inside of the this area. Boom, boom, and then we'll. Now this never works for me, but apparently you can have plants grow inside the house. Never works for me. Let's look at this mad animal. A mad squirrel. No, I don't think I want to be going at that speed. Anyway, I've lost the squirrel. But yeah, that mad squirrel is going to get, well, crazy. So we're going to have to find it. I think just standing around will help finding it. Squirrel. There's our squirrel. Okay. Doggone it. If I do that, then... Alright. Stars, where are you? Way out here. I'm not drafting you. Oh, that reminds me of a thing, though. The shape of this reminds me of something. And we'll talk about that in a moment. Okay, so the thing that I'm dithering about is the fact that if I unleash Geisha on the squirrel and I shoot, there's a reasonable chance, even with the skill of 11, that I'm going to hit Geisha, and I'm not super happy about that prospect. Let's see how this develops. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so we're going to fire at the squirrel. Get at least that off. And now we're going to melee the squirrel. Good. Alright. And there is our first hunting. The hunting came to us. Alright. Rosti is not feeling super well. He has a scratch. He's bleeding at 4.3%, and we're going to use the best quality medical care on him. Sure, why not? Actually, for this, I think I'm going to micro this and basically say no, not for a squirrel scratch. Alright. Nope, that's a cut. And you are making sandbags, and that's good. Alright, so this isn't getting stacked, so I've done something wrong. Pemmican, everyone wants in, but why are we not getting rid of stuff here? Because somehow I didn't say foods and medicine are not welcome here. And corpses are not welcome. We're going to want to put corpses in here, but not human corpses. We're going to want to put animal corpses in there. And let's see, here we're going to want to put the mechanoid corpses. So they're just corpses that we aren't like taking care of. How are we going to take care of the humanoid corpses? Because I'm sad to say they're going to be coming. See, that was me being sad about that. I think what I'm going to do is put them over here. Some nice area, like right along here, where people are going to say, there are a lot of graves here. Maybe I don't want to come raid these people. Or if you're a bear, maybe you do. I don't know. So that's a lot of, whoops, cancel. That's a lot of graves, but this is one of those things that I don't generally pay attention to. And gosh, I wish I could tell whether the headstones were going all the same direction. I know, I mean, it's not a huge issue. Okay, low food, need a meal source. It's time to build this kitchen. Mr. Gorbachev. And in this kitchen, we're going to, I'm not sure we're going to have a, okay, the fuel, let's look at this. The electric stove is steel, fueled stove is steel. Okay. I think we have enough to get away with the... So the fueled stove is going to have the advantage of, if it does rain on it, it won't like shock out in things. And it looks like this is going to take a minute. So I don't have an electrical source yet. I want to get this stove up and running as soon as possible. So I'm going to set up a stove that doesn't depend on electricity. And then I'm going to have people going and doing some hunting, because my plants are not going to come up fast enough, which is too bad. Good hunter. And what do we want to hunt? We don't want to hunt any of this stuff, but we need to eat. Stuff to haul. That's a timely steel find. Want to tame that eventually, but for right now, that emu, bunny. Okay. That is the sound of hunting. Because for some reason They hunt bunnies from the farthest possible distance because of how dangerous they are. Right? Now turn this off. And the dog becomes excited by the gun and stands in front of it. And just generally range safety is not being... Aren't you my best shooter? Oh my goodness. I think there's some issues here. Right, here. Now, see if you can't deal with that. No. Prioritize that. It's a sleeping bunny. What is the problem? Awesome. I'm pleased. Let's try some other things. Let's gather as many raspberries as we can. So was that a successful hunt? Or do we have... Oh! It looks like it might have been a successful hunt. So another thing that we need to build... Yep, there's our dead bun. Another thing that we need to build is a butchering table. And this gets kind of messy. So I think I'm going to set it up inside the object here. Takes up some of our space, but it keeps the blood from being out in the area where it can be seen. And Rusty, I'm sure, is going out to do some more hunting. How's your, how are your needs? Okay, that's concerning. That's not the way I want this story to go. I might, can I do name changes at this point? I can only change the, well, that isn't going the way I want it to. That's fine. Okay, that worked a little better. And someone's going to build that. And that just means I'm going to have to expand this area faster. And let's deconstruct that. Good. Very pleased. Very pleased. And lots of wood. Excellent. Okay, so this doesn't have any fuel, but soon I'm going to want it to make simple meals forever. That'll help with the storage space in here. Nice tree. Let's go ahead and chop it down. And the other thing, still no power on that. but let's butcher creatures forever. And let's see. You're not assigned to cooking. Sweet. Our heat, 72 degrees, very nice. So we don't need to worry about cooling the building yet. Well, hello. Alex is naked. Or, well, is he really naked? He's really naked. On the other hand, he's bringing his own food. So we'll just have to figure out something to do clothing-wise for Alex. Just not immediately. What can Alex do, by the way? He's good at growing, so I'm very pleased with that, but not good at shooting, not good at fighting, and not good at thinking. Let's see. Is there someone that we should be taking off of the hauling and the cleaning? Let's take these people off the cleaning. And so definitely do that. Mining, Okay, this is good because I think, yeah, construction and mining here. We can take these people down from construction. Definitely, that's our hunter. Cooking. Not bad second skill. Handling is only okay, but the wardening, I think, given that other things are just not going to be preeminent here, the interest in doctoring is good, because you need a doctor for your doctor. Okay, so some utility, but limited. We're going to want this mining to happen. Let's see, plenty of wood. Well, plenty is probably overstating it. But I think maybe we start putting the interior structures in place. Okay, put a couple doors in. And let's see. Good. And a door. So now everyone's going to be in their own place. This is one of their needs, is a disturbed sleep, ugly environment, blarf. Slept in the cold. It's cold. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Night owl in daytime. I didn't check that. That's my bad. Alright, let's look at these characters. Slothful night owl. A mood bonus if awake at night, and a mood loss during the day. So day is, I'm writing this down because I've not actually paid attention to this before. It's 11 to 18, and night is 23 to 6. So it looks like there's some slop there. But what I'm going to do is go to restrict. It is restrict. Good. Alright. So wants to be asleep from 11 to 18. And that's not sleep. This is sleep. Wants to be asleep from 11 to 18. And then it looks like I could get like really fussy about, you know, time they spent with joy, time they spent with work. I'm going to trust them to make their own decisions there. So 22 to 5, 22, 23 to 6. Yeah, okay, 11 to 8. So that's the right amount of sleep. Alright, so it is now 17. Dude Mom might just immediately go to sleep now. Let's do this and let her make her own decision. Yep, okay. Wow, Alex is on top of things. No regrets there. Alright, so looking for more instantly harvestable items, and there just aren't that many within the area within a convenient walking distance. Because of course convenient walking distance becomes important. Rice plant. Okay, it looks like a couple more days and we've got rice and strawberries. And then a little after that, we'll have the potatoes. Has someone been eating our... I think someone has been. That's concerning. Because I'm going to depend on that heal root to take care of some issues. Okay, wow, Alex is good cook. Good cooking. And there is squirrel skin. Alright. And maybe, no, don't really need a crafting area. But I do need a bed for Alex. Okay. Let's do that. Let's set up the furniture, the bed, right there. Shared bedroom. So all this negative mood is uncool. And if you see, there's the extreme break threshold, the major break threshold, and the minor break threshold. Breaks, we'll see a few breaks. It'll be pretty clear after a while why that's a bad thing. But right now, I want to look at our available food. Food is low, but not horrible. I think the next thing to do is to floor up this area here. I think I'm going to at least start by smoothing the floor. Okay. I think we're going to just go straight to wooden floor here. Minor break. What are Alex's issues, break-wise? Alex ate without a table, so we need to make the table. Slept on the ground, that's understandable. Ugly environment, that's certainly understandable. Disturbed sleep. Okay, so private room's going to fix the disturbed sleep, and that's a major component. And, you know, I'm going to take a break here. And this is Arata Yabo, and I'm playing RimWorld. ETNO Escapades. So long.